Hello and welcome to Friday of SSS Veda. It's Pauline Perot with Jump Out of Bed. Today's prompt could take us hours and hours, but I will try to keep it short for you in order not to bore you. It's all about summer reading and what are you currently reading. So let's have a look at what's on my nightstand. So this is the first one that I would talk about. I actually finished this by Jodi Picoult, House Rules. It's a fabulous book about an 18-year-old boy who has Asperger's disease, and he has a high school or university tutor who's helping him understand the things that he's not very good at, like small talk and reading emotions and how to engage with his peers at school. And one day she's found dead and he becomes the prime suspect in the case. And it's a juicy, like 500-page read, and it is so good. And what I appreciate about Jodi is the amount of research that she does in order to make these books very realistic and less fiction-like, if you will. And so she spent time with families who had Asperger's. She obviously had to do a whole lot of legal research to find out what is it like when someone's charged with these criminal offenses, especially when they have Asperger's. What changes? Does anything change? And so that prompted me to then go and pick up more of Jodi's books. So I'm currently reading this one called Lone Wolf. And if you're a Costco shopper, a couple of her titles are right now in Costco, which makes it nice and easy. And The Lone Wolf is about a father-daughter who are driving home one night, and they get into this massive car accident, and things are now unfolding. And this father literally goes and lives for quite a chunk of time in the woods with wolves. And so it's very fascinating to listen. I know very little about this subject, so it's really interesting to learn about the behavior of wolves and wolf packs, and how he came about doing this. So I'm just about 100 pages into that, and it's been a very, very interesting read so far. The other one that's been chugged along beside me is Everyday Tuscany by Frances Mays. And I've followed Frances Mays' work for quite a while because I read her first book, Under the Tuscan Sun, and I also like that movie. And so it's just been a really awesome time to hear about life in southern France. It's one of my favorite, no, it's France, it's in Italy, but southern France, Italy, totally favorite areas. It's the world of mine, and so it's a great chance to read about that. The last, I always have a business book on the go. The current one that I'm just finishing right now, due back to the library right away, is A Whole New Mind by Daniel Pink. And Daniel talks about, this left brain, right brain thinking controversy, and what kind of thinking we're actually going to need to be doing as we move forward in the world. And so that's currently what's on my summer reading list. It'll change in about 3 days. I could make Veda video after Veda video on what I read because I love reading so much. So I hope you're having a great day and a great summer full of reading, and maybe you'll pick up one of these titles. I'd love to hear what you're reading right now. Drop me a note.